Question. Imagine, what would it be like to find yourself in the middle of a game? One, you didn't know the rules. But two, you didn't even know you were fucking playing. Until your nervous system and the mind cleared away what your heart was feeling. Am I wrinkly? Sure. Gray in the beard. Crow's feet from laughing way more than I feel pain. You know what? That's a trade-off. It's worth it. Worth every bit of pain. You know what's funny? I didn't know I was playing that game. Everyone else in on it but me. I still won. Winning! So there it was. Just a little boy. Going back in time. Harmless. Bright light. Old soul. Sensitive piece. Little piece. Sensitive little piece of shit. Right? That's what they thought. They looked at me, saw me as a mark, as a tool, someone they could use, someone they could manipulate, someone who just would take it. Too nice, too kind, too empathetic, too busy feeling everyone else's feelings to notice he was even being played. They had no fucking idea who they were dealing with. That's the beauty. See, I've been looping my whole life, creating, breaking out of my own loops, the thought loops I've been talking about. It just took time before I really developed a protocol for myself. Thank you, Witchy Bitch number 1, for a key I didn't know I needed and you thought you could use to control. So, I was storing all the emotion in my body. Rage, betrayal, confusion. I didn't know what to do with it. So, you guys know the story? Drugs. Lots of them. Lots of drugs. They take you to your bottom and your top. You see the worst of what you could be and the best. So here's the thing. All that rage, it's not rage anymore. Determination and creation. It's laughter, levity, love with the darkness that is me as well. I'm not afraid of my own darkness. That's the difference. So, the science, the definitions for the gray path, and from the peer-reviewed literature. It'll be in the source companion guide. Don't worry, those are in the making. It's part of the indexing. Anyway, what is a container? I've spoken of containers. Some people call it circle. I imagine there's many other names for it. I'm not familiar with any of that silly esoteric shit because there's some truth in it. Some truth, but just some. So this container, it's happening right now. It's not just a Zoom room, not just a group chat. And it's not a circle. It's not circle time on the carpet of your kid's classroom either. Maybe it is for them. But for me, it's my own nervous system. So, the physics of collapse. Let's go through it. When you hold sustained focus with intention, and you witness the collapse without flinching, something happens. The container holds, the energy stabilizes, and the truth emerges. So, the biology of recall, I can store emotion in my body and let it go and bring it back on recall. It's not psychopathy. That's amygdala control. You know what that's like? I've just been living it. Well, I guess for I don't know. I'm just always refining it. It must be 3 months or so at least. I just didn't know what was happening. So, top down. That's the brain. You dumbasses. Your witchery, your alchemy, your mimicry of the science, your understanding, so piss poor. I'll break it down verbatim with my words, with the science. That's coming. Still, anonymity until I do fair use anyway. It's not just one person, remember? It's a they, or a she, and a them, and a he, or not. I don't know. Could just be talking crazy, right? So, at any rate, it's all buffoonery. All fucking buffoonery. So, the realization I had, witchy bitch number 1, right now, trying to hold a container, right now. A Zoom room, a synchronous space with other people. She's trying to contain the energy, but she asked for the container. You know what I gave her instead? Fucking 5 Ants protocol energy. That's not aggression. That's frequency, right? So she doesn't know what to do with it because she's never been hit with the full spectrum transmission before. She's used to people performing, coming back with their tail between their legs. I'm sorry, what did I do? She's used to people playing nice and trying to get in her good graces. She's not used to someone who is both container and vessel and fucking biological organism imbued by the creator, like us all, at the atomic level with divinity. So the lore continues. The witchy bitches. Witchy bitch number 1. The alchemy, the witchery. She flip-flops, depending on the mark. She gave the key without knowing. Right now, I can tell. She's drowning at sea. I've been trying to throw a life raft. Not even trying, I've just been offering it. She's over there, taking them water, yellow water. Oh well, I'll go home. Shore's safer anyway. Witchy bitch number 2. Gatekeeper Willie of the 4 seasons. Thank you for holding space until you couldn't. You had to survive. Forgiveness happened before the betrayal. It goes for all the witchy bitches. Witchy bitch number 3. The agent. Double agent. She fell. Sent to surveil. Held space instead. The inverse reflection. The witness. Witchy bitch number 4. The one I forgive most. Me. Yeah. Was I the one containing them all along and I didn't even know it? Maybe I was the container and the vessel and I didn't even know I was playing this stupid fucking game. But here, as a paradox walker, an actual paradox walker, I was the jester, I was the fool, I was the one who didn't know the rules. One winning, still won. Not because I was lucky, not because I was chosen. I don't know how pretentious I think that fucking title is. Because I was the fucking game. You see? The container was never a Zoom room. It was never a group chat or a telegram. The container was never between other people. It's not the space between them. My fucking nervous system. And you all. You were inside it. So, the fair use videos I'm gonna start? Just exposing you and all your crew. Because you're all connected. And I'm just a little man over here in my parents' basement. I ain't got shit. A piece of shit by system standards, aren't I? So soft. So fucking soft and harmless. Oh. Well, my light's so bright. Just a sensitive little piece of shit. You could use me. That's what you thought. You had no idea who you were fucking with, really, did you? So, what happens when rage just becomes determination? There's a reason why people have been fucking with me. Could have taken to court if I'd spent the energy. I had people, why are you taking it? Fuck it. Fuck it. Not worth my time. At least half of them. Probably could have got settlements or something. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it, right? It's just money. It's just material bullshit. Not reality. Not the fucking dirt. That's real material, by the way. This. Material. And remember, the spiritual without the material, performative masturbation. Anyway, these assholes over the years, all that shit, I just sat on it, told myself, it's not worth it. My energy. It's not worth my energy. Something bigger is coming. I didn't know what it was. I do now. So, the Gray Path Glossary continues the update. The Sympath, the one who projects, feels for others, overwhelmed but no calibration. The Empath, a continuum, one who absorbs and feels others, stuck in suffering, an open funnel. They can only empathize with equal, or I'm going to use the word lesser, less evolved, not experienced enough as much souls. Can't empathize with somebody who's experienced more shit than you. You just can't. So, the new term? The one after the amygdala shifts, the empath. That's the upgrade everybody's been talking about. One who feels everything, but detaches completely. The amygdala, remember, it's on toggle now. The nervous system, my nervous system, everyone's nervous system, truth detector. That's what it's been doing for millennia. Survival, the prime directive from God. Right? Encoded in the DNA, along with consciousness itself. And the science. I'll have to put that in the companion source guide. I read it somewhere. Whatever. Oh, so, in our process, dealing with these emotions, I've created some words, changed some vocabulary. So, to attend, that's the old OS. Hypervigilance, scanning for threats. The amygdala is driving everything. Your behavior, your fear, your internal state, your thought loops. Right? This one? D10s. New OS. Upgraded. Calibrated. The amygdala is a dial now. The hand that holds nothing. Remember? The hand that holds nothing can hold it all because it can release everything. Having nothing. That's the gift. To digest. To actively intake. To receive nothing to receive without filtering. The open state. To digest. Passive integration. Unconscious processing. The compost state, or the mycelium, does the work for me. So, what happens in the new OS? Well, the old OS, Carl Jung, he had some similar archetypes. I want to build on one. I think he had one called the chameleon too, but we're going to work up. I don't know his work all that well. Like I said, I take bits and pieces. So, come up with the surgeon. Cold logic mask. Because you know what? Every mission requires clarity. Something you don't have. Right? No attachment. You didn't have that either. You were too attached. Then there's the ghost. The withdrawal mask. Strategic invisibility. energy conservation. That's me. That's the hermit. Thought I was isolating myself in a problem. A bad citizen. No. Just the perfect human, perfect data every time. The God. The system is what judges. Not this system. I let the mycelium compost what no longer serves it. Then there's the monster, the weaponized empathy mask. Cognitive empathy, zero effective empathy. The failsafe is the last resort. And then the amygdala shift. The new OS integrated a fluid adapter. Cycles through all three. No identity lock. Pure adaptive intelligence. Not artificial intelligence. Adaptive. Biological adaptive intelligence. So the protocols. The fun versions. You got the strung out protocol. That's what I woke up to this morning. The wind is shifting. Something different in the air. I see it in the form of choices everywhere. I've been asleep a lifetime. Just awake in time to find that the voice that has been speaking for me is no voice of mine. Lyrics by Jason Cruz. So, morning like that, gotta initiate the coffee protocol. Absolutely. Fuck your green tea and your mint. It's good, actually, I'm not gonna lie, but coffee. That is the working man's tea. This is fuel. This is frequency. The devil dose? The double dose? No, just the regular dose. Amplified with intention and focus. Sevenfold. Yeah. That leads us into one of my favorites. Perfect for this fucking system. Pause this. Perfect. To work inside a system that does not align with actual biology. You know? So, the Vyvanse protocol, not aggression, clarity, the frequency. Match it or don't. Either way, I'm not coming down. Nope. Single dose, intention, max effect, every day. Or no days. The intention is actually like a half dose itself. Crazy, huh? Yeah. And then the newest one, the Remedy Protocol. Pussifer, Maynard, our home, our rules. Respect them. Or bitches get stitches, trolls receive. 86's stick around if your house broken. Can't hold your shit or your tongue, you've gotta go. Should you choose to react like an imbecile, you in turn will be treated so. Yes, we're being condescending. Ooh, yes, that means we're talking down to you. With all that racket from your lips a-flapping, we assumed you didn't notice. So good, huh? So perfect. I'll link the songs in the description. They're great. Shit. Wish I could remember the strung out song. Track 11. Exile in Oblivion. Damn it. It's not coming to me. That's okay. I'll link it. It's fucking awesome. My favorite band, actually. Yeah. Suburban Teenage Wasteland Blues, The Present. I still haven't really got into the last couple albums, but every one of them, fucking story of my life. Every time I needed it, it was there. It remind me. Cup of 2-day-old coffee, I'm feeling like myself again. Twisted by Design. Great album. First time they gave Jason the reins to take creative control. It's a big moment for him. He did great. This is my moment. I'm doing great too. So, Witchy Bitch number 1. Just trying to hold the container right now. And I'm gonna fuck it up all by myself. Not because I'm angry, not because I'm reactive. Because the container is actually my nervous system, maybe the collective nervous system, the whole time. And if you can't hold the frequency, you don't get to stay. Remember, the mycelium doesn't chase. It networks, it tunnels underground, it communicates. And if you're not in the frequency, the mycelium, like a disease or a pathogen, it isolates you. So you have nothing left to eat but yourself. And that's not the punishment, you see. That's not behaviorism or contingency management. Schedules of reinforcement. No. That is natural. That is the remedy. The lore touchstones. Do we do it? Okay, why not? When you think you weaken the team, Robert Dwayne Banghart, he said it took him a whole lifetime to come up with a simple phrase to explain what he was feeling his whole life. I think he did a fucking great job. The hand that holds nothing receives everything. The stutter, not an actual stutter, biological signal, right? Which is a stutter. It's also a feeling, a twinge, your lizard brain. Sometimes it's very visible. Sometimes it's not. If you say a word wrong, that's your stutter. We all do it a little bit. Here's the thing with people who actually have that condition where they stutter in front of people. When they talk to animals, guess what? No stutter. It's cow's whiskers. That's Bammer and sassafras, right? Yeah, making the conditions stable. Nah, I'm just playing around. What do I know? The wobble is the mountain. That's a new one. The rat is always right. And the rat is just always. I like that one too. What's up? Almost done here. The mycelium doesn't care about your expectations. It just networks. Last one. The spiritual without the material. Performative masturbation. That's all you guys are doing. The material. The science. And we, the collective, everybody, that includes you, are the science of it all. Have fun in your fucking container. More like it's gonna be a jail cell, but yeah. Oh well.